maybe high time and downtime of your business? Have there been any spectacular high time or high points in your business for these 5 years that you've been running it?
Yes, for every business, there's always a high and low. And starting a business, you're literally taking every risk and investing everything you have. So, like, my low time in business as I would say, taking risks has not really been easy. And the fact that you're not a salary earner, and the fact that you don't tend to get jobs every time. So you keep investing on your social media platform, you keep marketing, and most times it's not as you market to get your money back. So sometimes you don't even know where this thing is going to take you to, but you just believe that your everyday consistency is going to push you forward. And my high time is the fact that over time in business and people see how consistent you are, also refer you to other bigger jobs and bigger dreams. And I would say like 2022 has been a good height for me because I've been referred to a whole lot of places and my products have been exported to different parts of the world. And I would say that I made my first chin tour to Abuja last week, which I pray that I get to do other chin stuff in different parts of the world. So definitely my low time is taking risks, team management, getting different people to come together to work for you, and that is a whole lot and multitasking.
Well, interesting that you talked about team management because that would be taken to the next question. You're working as a branch, and then we have a vision, we have where you want to drive. Communicating that vision to a team is quite another ball. So how has it been communicating that vision to a team? And if you have like a team of people, what would you say, or which department would you say is key to the vision?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. And I would say that my team are the best. Anything, they are the best people God gave to me. Because I would say my team was formed through connection. I can't meet different personalities with different goals and dreams, and everybody's coming together with the same energy. So I would say I have myself, which I'm a business division. I have a creative director, I have a graphic designer, I have a social media content creator, and I also have a video editor. And I also have a manager. In the sense that my creative director now comes together with me to plan about how we can push. Yes, it's changing. People are like, it's just changing. It's just small choice. But how can we make it extraordinary to make people pray for your product? And the creative director comes into play because he understands the vision of what I want. And my graphic designer, on the other hand, is doing a fabulous job out there. Takes good designs, create things on social media platforms, which makes people want to buy this product and people want to be part of the journey. And now, my video editor on takes on our videos behind the scenes of all our products, which we sell out to our customers. That, okay, this wouldn't be there. Yeah, this is real. It wouldn't happen without you people. And now my production manager, now we have shoots that we want to do on the streets and all of that. We put them together because my production manager helps us with logistics, helps us make sure that the location and everywhere we want to use our contact. So I would say I have a great team.
That's amazing. You know, having people to share your values with, share your goals with, and communicating that with you, it's quite amazing. Because that's a major what business owners face. Sometimes they have a vision, but communicating it to
All
the
that
people,
people.
having people that share that vision with them is always a major. So thank you so much for that. So I'd like to ask, in data gathering for your business, do you think it's relevant to your goal or to your business that you do?
Yes, data gathering has been one of the most important things to me in my business because when you don't get your data, you don't even follow up with your customers. So now data gathering in terms of the people that buy from you, their birthdays, their wedding anniversaries. So a lot of things get into people, and that's what keeps them with the brand. So we take our time to get the data of our customers, the numbers of things they buy. At the end of the year, we appreciate each customer for patronizing us, and we're not trying to go hierarchy, but I know some people that buy over 15 boxes of chin chin in a week. Yeah, their babies want more, their wives want more, then the son want more. So now we take data of how many they bought. Sometimes they even send us numbers of empty bottles they have in their house. It's like, Chichi, do you need your bottles? Or you can recycle these bottles and that, you know? And sometimes they're like, okay, since we just finished the pack, can we refill? So now I make my customers my family too because they're part of my family. Yes, they are. Because without them, I wouldn't earn.
That's true. I think I like the idea of the feeling because it's taking at least we are doing plastic recycling and it's taking business away from business. So if I know that I get a product from you, I can always do a review or do get maybe a discount if I return back the plastic or something else just to ensure that there's a contact and there's a relationship. That's a really nice thing.
And you relate it to what you just said now. So now if you're getting the changes bottle back to me, it's what we call waste to wealth. So when we get these boxes and we make them in form of wooden and car chairs. So their chairs are made out of those boxes. So you see that they are all interconnected.
Well, that makes a lot of sense because I know that if I get value, I'm able to give out value. I know that this might change it or the plastic is not wasted. I think that's great. I want to ask about customer feedback, bookkeeping, and financial management. These three are quite very important in business because customer feedback. I don't know how has it been for you? How are you able to manage these three aspects?
Okay, so for customer feedback, it's very important to get reviews and customer feedback because it shows you where you are in your business and it shows you the things you're supposed to work on in your business. So now the customer tells you, oh, I really love the chin chin. It was really nice. That's the product you're complimenting. Oh my god, I love the package. I decided to give to my friend as a birthday gift, and she really loved your packaging. And she said the changes is amazing. That is customer feedback for the package and the product they are buying. That's quality and they're getting value. Now, in terms of delivery, sometimes you can't really say yeah because Nigeria, Lagos, and all of that. But regardless, you don't need to. Your customers wouldn't have to keep complaining every time that sorry your delivery is this. So most times feedbacks are very, very, very important to hear for that. Then now my financial history is important that for every penny you spend, you have to write them down. The transportation cost, like in markets, you have to eat, it's going down, miscellaneous, you don't know, sometimes there's a hike in transportation, or you say okay, this is supposed to be for 6,000 naira for transportation cost, and you get there and they're like, ah, sorry, oh, madam, you have to do this for 8,000 naira. So now, these are things that we put into you now know. Now, okay, let's use for instance now. As at 3 or 2 years ago, a bag of flour was 10 to 11,000, and now a bag of flour is about 27 to about 30,000. So now, how do we get our customers to adjust the price increase? Not just flour, we have oil and other things increasing and cost of transportation. So now we have to take down note and we have this is the reason why we have to just send out messages that I'm so sorry for the increase, giving them feedback, not that they come and say, ah, we bought this thing for 1,500 and today you're telling us it's 1,700. So these are very important, they're very key and we've taken those of them in business.
Well, thank you. In fact, when you talk about inflation and increase in price, yeah, I kind of relate because I understand how sometimes you get to market what you bought yesterday is not the same thing today. And I think about it every time I'm thinking about how our business owners, food vendors, everybody cooking, things like that. If you give it a word, how do these people cook? Because this is the same market you go to every time. And I think that financial management is very key because it helps you to keep your stock for it. And that brings me to my next question. If your business has been affected by government policy, inflation is one thing that we can't do when we live on. It's everywhere. And it has affected a whole lot of. But I don't think there are other governmental policies that affected your business, maybe directly or indirectly.
Like I said, inflation exactly. So I would say that inflation has a whole lot of things to play in business because if you, if you have about 67 workers, now you don't have about that number of people. There is an inflation in price of everything, and you can't maintain to keep people Well, so now the best thing would be to reduce the staff and increase the numbers of input to get out from social media or marketing strategies. So now I would say that inflation has a whole lot of things to play for them. It really affects them.
I get it because, but notwithstanding, we are still doing very great because some organization or some business in some the inflation hit them so bad they don't have to do, and that's why financial management come in. That's why Pearls Consulting come in. What we do for SMEs is that we gather in their financials, we help them to report it, we help them to analyze it. Looking at situation, we even give advices to business owners that if you continue this way, you get likely what you're going to do, showing from statistics, showing from data gathering. Like you said, data you get from business. So if I know that cost of price for flour is increasing regularly, that means the price for my product also has to increase. And how does it have to increase, not reduce quality? So this is what we do for business owners. We help them to advise, we give them advice on how to manage their financials, aside managing their financial, how to even structure their organization. Because at the end, you realize that there are some roles that you actually don't even need true in the business, that there are some that you really need, there are some that you have to maybe outsource, there are some you have to take in. So consulting also help us, we help business owners to help them, oh, this is how you have to analyze it, this is how you have to ensure to make your profits. Because that's why we're doing business. And I want to ask about post-COVID. How has business been for you post-COVID?
Yeah. It
So
wasn't
let's
like
talk about pre-COVID and post-COVID.
okay,
And
so
then we make it different.
pre-COVID, yes, I've said a lot of difference. Because pre-COVID, I was only doing teaching, and post-COVID, staying at home, thinking of okay, now I couldn't do anything. What can I add to this business? Because teaching, yeah, people love teaching, but the numbers of events teachers will be available, small shops will have gone way far. And I said, and I know my customers were like, Chinchis, I think you should start small shop. It's going to be good. But now it's not about starting and getting the ginger to start. Getting the right people to work with you at the right time. And are you going to give us the same taste for a long time? And I would say that Chinchis is going to be 5 years next year. And chop cheese, yes. So Chinchis is the chinchin, chop cheese is the small chops. So
Oh,
now the
okay,
chop
okay.
cheese is going to be 3 years next year. And we have maintained the same taste and quality and good packaging for 2 years. And that was after COVID. So COVID gave birth to small shops, to shop cheap. And since then we've been good because any other small shops will tell you chin chin.
I get like what is the COVID
Yeah.
is two sides of the coin. For some people, COVID really did them bad, they're yet to recover. But for some, COVID is like wow, like I had to be able to post something. And it's nice when we share our story pre and post COVID because there's been a myth that oh COVID was really bad and pandemic hits business, which we will not deny we did it business, but it gave some pathways to so many people to think and to come up with new structure. Look how we came up with and surviving it even because I don't think there's any party without small jobs.
There is no
Like small jobs has to
be part of it.
it has to be like part of the agenda of the party. So yes, it's really nice. Yes. So at the end time, do you engage consultants and how beneficial do you think consulting is to
Okay. I would say that I went for an amplifier accelerator event and I was opportunity to meet with first consulting. And they had about 30 minutes section for it, and it was mind blowing. Giving us the business why we need the necessary steps in our business. Yes, it's one thing to start a business, and it's one thing to continue the business, and another thing to maintain the business. So now, I would say that first consulting is the best consulting firm for me, because after that section with the return around to my business. From there, I knew that I needed to have a business plan, I needed to have a pitch deck, the things I need and things I don't need. And even there are some grants that you're not even expected to take. So I would say yes, I came in contact with first government and that's the thing that behind me.
Thank you, because what we tell people is that consulting is not all. You know, there's a means of they are just here to take our money and waste our time and all of that. But really, when you have a good consultant like cost consulting, it helps you to it gives a drive and focus to business. But not just that SME mindset of oh my business is small, it's just a me thing. It takes away from it because you see your business as something that will uplift you. You are seeing your business strive in the big market. That's it. So it helps you to know, oh, why do I need a business plan? Why do I have to have structure in my business? How do I write proposal? How do I even attract those people in my organization and stand as a firm, not just as an individual? It helps you to put structure, it helps you to put policies in place. You are looking at risk management. Oh, if this and this happen, if there's a pandemic, how will my business thrive? If I have to close down this branch of my business, what vendor, what product do I need to do more? So it gives like idea of it when you consult, when you have to engage consultants, it's not just a new thing. You are thinking way ahead of you, are thinking into policies, you are thinking into structure, you are thinking into people, oh, do I need to get investors? What are the things I need to pitch out for investors? Oh, I need to have a lateral number. Just these are things that consultants help you with in making critical decision making, in helping your financials, in helping your business modeling. So I think every business owners have to consult. They have to meet professionals, and it's key for them. So I'd like to ask if you have someone now that wants to go into your line, that wants to go into your business, what advice, looking at a business that's tried 5 years, what advice will you give such people? What will you tell them about entrepreneurship?
Okay, like I said, I told you I love to volunteer. So most times we get to be in places where I need to talk to people about something like this. So right now, most times, if you want to go into what I'm doing, like you said, what I'm doing and my vision is definitely different from what you want to do. Now, I looked at the catering industry. You can't do all, but you can do some, and you can have a niche in one. So now, having a vision and being intentional is key. Now, I've taken chin chin and small chops as my big goal. This is what I want to do. I'm going to go round and round about it, bring the new innovation strategy of this part. So now what part do you want to take? That is one number one. You need to know what you want. What's your dream like? Do you want to be a baker and you're just focusing on cakes, waffles, ice cream? So you see that there are lots. Or do you want to focus on just a caterer, party rice, want to go into the amala? You know, see, some people focus on they're just doing pepper soup. Some people focus on only they're just doing amala. Some people focus on just rice. Some people do intercontinental dishes. I want to be a chef. I want to be head. So these are different departments in the faculty. So now I've taken my department from my own faculty, which is like changing my subject. So now, how do I want to sell it? This is where your vision comes from. My vision and your vision is totally different. But once you have a vision, and number one, when you have a vision, you have to also get clearly from God, because God is the one that is strengthening you in everything you want to do. Because not trusting that current time, they are current times. It looks like nobody's even buying what you're selling. More days and months, you're not making anything. But it's God that keeps you in survival.
There are really some great
Yeah. So now, so if you want to come into whatever thing, I don't know whatever thing you want to be general, even not catering, but the fact that you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be intentional. You must have a vision. And trust me, when you're having that vision, only you know that vision. Nobody understands it better than you. Because sometimes people are going to shake you around. Your friends are going to tell you, oh, you're very stupid when you're thinking about. The family members are going to be like, I don't understand. So your vision doesn't need to be understood by everybody. Only understood by you and God. But He's the one that's going to give you that direction to do whatever thing you want to do. And by the time you now becomes to play. Oh, it's coming to reality. See, everybody come, I trust you. I knew you were going to do this. So, for my advice for them is you have to have a vision. Put God in place to direct your life decisions. That's intentional. You have to be consistent. Consistency is key. Consistency takes you to done people you don't even qualify to done. Sometimes your consistency brings about your profit. So now your vision might not even come into play. It might just be surviving. God keeps directing you consistency. And when you're consistent in anything you're doing, another thing again people forget is the social impact. You have to also give back to your community. You've learned how to do this. Why can't you just come up and say, okay, you want to teach about 10 different people on how to make this and how to do this and how to do that? And then it comes, you know? So if you can give back to your community, yes, you give back to society, that makes you a legend. Because you're not just making profit now, you're not just surviving, you are also inspiring another person to do more. So this is why I'm saying, because trust me, the people you give back to, you won't have that energy to continue working for the rest of your life. So now imagine you're giving back to your community. At 50, you can relax at the chair and you have other people work for you.
That's true.
So that's my advice.
Thank you, Chizi. And the last part of the session is something I always look forward to because we tell entrepreneurs that as much as it's not easy, it's achievable. This goals are achievable. And from what you shared with me, you mentioned that they need to be intentional. Intentional about the goals, intentional about your vision. The reason to break it. Like people might not understand that vision, so having to get it, having to be intentional for it. And that's a key thing every aspiring entrepreneurs should hold in place. Everybody that wants to aspire for this role, this is key for them because just not just aside, oh, I have a vision, I have to be consistent about it. Because you said this consistency is where the profit lies. This consistency is where the strength lies. Because there'll be some days you don't feel like saying.
You don't. You
There
don't
will be
feel
some
like
days
posting. You don't feel like doing anything.
they don't be like posting it. There's some things I just really want to throw the towel and just I need to go back to maybe corporate world. I need to find something else to do. But that consistency keeps you going, keeps you thriving and moving forward. And it's been an amazing time with you. Today. I learned a lot. I learned how and you're doing amazing with your brand, with the House of Being and Star by Being. It's been amazing and to see all the styles the Ankara, the outprints and everything. So I don't know if you have a final word for our viewers at home, if there's anything you'd like to tell them.
I want to say thank you guys and without you guys I will not be here today. Thanks for your support. I love you definitely. Thanks for pushing me. Thank you all.
Thank you. I don't know if you have any question for Chizi. Oh yes, we have a question. So someone's asking how Abdullah is asking how I'll be able to cope with customer demand considering the numbers of the products.
Okay, my product that's Chin Chin and Small Chop. So now, Chin Chin is a product that can move from one place to another, different part of the world. And Small Chops is not something that can move. Small Chops is in a particular geographical location. So now for Chin Chin, in a month, we produce over 500 packs of Chin Chin. And now if maybe a company is coming or we want you to do souvenir packs for us, and you have to tell us ahead, or we want you to package for 10 for 1,000 people. So like if you have a meeting with your finalize that okay, well, we know that our cost of production we're adding extra 1,000. So we deliver. Give us a time date. Sometimes we can deliver a day before. But if you want us to sell it at your event, it's available. Then your small shops, we have dates, we have our menu, place your order, we have the small the luncheon pack, 700, we have the 1,000, happy hour pack, 1,000, we have platters. So platters are mostly given to people on their birthdays or just want to surprise somebody. But for large events, people want you to serve at their event, but we have workers going there. Or you want us to deliver to your office, corporate world, we're having special Fridays. You can deliver as numbers as you want. So the only thing is send us a day before you want your work, 2 days, we know to have a large quantity so that we prepare well for you.
Okay, but I think anytime you are like had like an event maybe like a small shop event. So how are you able to manage it?
Okay, that's another thing. Now, multitasking is something that is not easy. It takes the whole of you. So now, if you come in and tell us that, oh, because my wedding is on the 24th of July, and the other person says my wedding is on the timing. Now, because spoken to us earlier, and we're not going to take an order that we can't deliver. So most times it's not about making money. It's about the standard of the brand and keeping the integrity of the brand. So now if we're going to be delivering at the same time, now we would have informed other workers to be there, we have prepared your stuff, we have been set there by probably 10 o'clock. Now we have two different workers at two different locations. And with somebody managing, that's why we have department. Oh, head of this department, you're going to pay electric, head of this department, you're going to pay money. Like I'm not going to making sure things are going on. Me now, I'm the one talking to the customer. Oh yes, how's it going? And sometimes if the locations are quite close, maybe VI employee, drive down here to make sure that things are going smoothly. So most times it's if you have 4 or 5 people ask you, how do you manage? Don't take what you can't deliver. Some people know they're not available. So that tomorrow they'll say, oh, she wasn't available. Not that you take them and now from. Don't come again.
That's true. Thank you so much. We have a comment say from Sylvia saying entrepreneurship is definitely not an easy one. Some have tried and given up. Where exactly do you get your strength from? I really admire you. So that's where you get
Oh
your
my god,
strength.
that's my friend Sylvia. Yes, I would say the strength is from God, and I would say that, like I said, your vision. Everybody's vision is different. There's some people that come into the play for your vision, and some people will not even have. Some people don't even have. Some people are just supporters. Okay, let me just divert from entrepreneurship. Let me just use that pastor. Everybody can be the general overseer. But one person has a vision and can't be generous. And we have other pastors that come into play that comes to help the umbrella stand. So before the umbrella stand, there are different pillars for you. So now, the energy, vision, and all of that. Sometimes I listen to people, what can you do? Oh, when I see that your energy is great, and that's why we bring team management. You give people according to their strength. I wouldn't give you if you don't know how to wash plates, but I say, oh, you must wash plates. Wash plate because that's what you can do well. So now you know most times when you have people around you and you can give them a different department, because you're in calm and take not that energy to take it away.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the session. It was amazing, like I said. And thank you, our viewers. And so, oh, we have a question. I told you. When they allow us to close, they have a question. As the location of your business contributed to the growth of your brand, or in like that?
Oh yes, yes, my location. So I stay, and in fact, anywhere I go, I'm going to rep Abuja, Yaba, Lagos. In fact, everybody literally knows chinchis in Abuja because I started back then in Yoruba. So I go from shops to shops. I say, oh, please come and buy me. Yeah, my chichi started, yeah. So my chichi started at 15 naira back then in University of Lagos, 2017. And in 2022, I started a pack of chinchin for 1.7.
Wow.
So now you see, you've given people reasons why they should patronize you. And even before I started, I just posted that, oh, we're about to start, stay tuned. And I got a lot of orders because people see reasons why they should buy from you. And Abuja, yes, it's a perfect place to sell because when people see an intentional, they go all out for you. That sometimes I come back late for events and you see this area boys on the road because sometimes I changes now, one chop, that kind of thing. You know, you give them food and they know that this is what you say. Even sometimes the area boys even give me jobs. It's funny. Because you know they know the big boys and the small people that are there. Oh, I won't buy something. I'm looking for this person. That there's somebody I know that does this thing well because you've been consistent. Yeah, so my location, perfect. I'm here all the way, anytime.
Most times, so what businesses are saying, oh, if I don't want it to be, my brand is not in PI, it's not on the island, it's not around Agodo, or places like Keja, I feel that it's going to affect my visibility. But like you said, it's quite different from you because your location has helped you to promote your brand, promote your brand generally.
Okay, so I'll add to this. So your location should not be a barrier of how you follow visibility. So now this is what I was watching a movie yesterday, cheaper than the dozen. How you sell yourself matters a lot. You don't need to be in Lekki or even be in America to promote yourself. So for instance now, yeah, if you go to the local places where they sell amala and ewedu, when you go there and you have conversations with people, you see timber and calibers of people that come to buy food from them. Most of them that come to buy food from them are not even so-called poor people. They're average people, very rich people. They want to have the taste of down local bush. So now, okay, you're trying to say you want to be in this certain place. There's no right now, maybe before, but you see right now, there's no limit to how you can advertise yourself on network. Because even sitting down with you, I really don't know you before. I might not know you before, and I just see you eating somewhere. I know eating in my room. I just said, so sorry, I don't want to eat in my today. I want to eat in a bit of better. And I just come in and you hear me my conversation. And now you want to market yourself to me, but you don't know how to. And probably you look at me, maybe she's not even qualified. And I have a problem about consulting. But imagine me saying, I don't know, I think I would leave that business plan and everything. This is where they come into play to market yourself. Oh, hi, I heard you talking. Now it's not the time before you say, "Ah, I don't know how this person is going to feel." Communicate. Hi, good afternoon. My name is this. I work with this. I think you should check us on Instagram. That's enough. Now you've solved my problem, but they don't have to see you like you.
Yes, I think so. Businesses are moving and they are expanding. We have a question from Erin. Is asking what's been the biggest challenge for you so far as an entrepreneur?
So my biggest challenge right now is the fact that my dreams are bigger than me. That's why I'm going to have bigger challenges. But right now, my biggest challenges now is fun because I want to expand. So I want to be able to do the mini pack size changes, which anybody can afford. Because right now, yes, I have 171. Not everybody can afford that. But just people that know the value for the change. But now I want to sell as low as 100 naira, 200 naira. But now I need to do in large quantity. Right now, I have you talked about government policy. Getting a NAFDAC number sometimes is really not easy because you need to have a factory where people can check out whatever things that you're doing. So now my biggest challenge is getting my NAFDAC and expansion so that my changes can be in 26 states, yeah, so that people can be able to distribute and people can still be able to buy the 1/7 over the 100 naira because the 1/7 jar can be placed on your table, in your office, in your house, and probably rats can't go into them. But for your nylon stuff, it has to be well packaged and it has to be put in a very good environment. So that's my biggest challenge right now.
Thank you, Chizitere. Like I said, today this question is going to take quite different time because we have you here and it's great having you in our studio. So I think yes, I think that's all for today. Thank you, Chizi, for coming. Thank you for sharing with us. I learned a lot. And thank you for engaging with us consulting. Thank our viewers at home. Thank you for the questions. It was quite interesting engaging with you. Looking forward to seeing you next Friday for another roundtable. Bye.